start off with milk. I have here in this pot 500 ml or 2 cups of toned milk with 3% fat, and another 500 ml or 2 cups of milk with 4.5% fat. This is how I like it. This milk is from regular packets, that is the usual pasteurized homogenized form. That doesn't affect the texture of the cheese at all. No matter what you do, please do not use the zero fat milk. You'll still get cheese out of it, but it'll taste like wet paper, ground up. No, really. Don't even try it. It isn't ideal for cottage cheese basically. We want cheese to be creamy, tender and melt in the mouth, don't we? Heat the milk on medium, and when it looks like it's coming to a boil, turn to the lowest. Squeeze just a few drops of lemon juice. Wait for the natural process of milk breaking down due to the acidity. Mix to make sure the rest of the milk in there gets the juice of lemon here. Usually about a tablespoon of vinegar or a few tablespoons of lemon juice is added to speed through this process, but I use as little lemon as possible because I don't like hints of tanginess in the end product. There, look, the milk is breaking. But it's already come to a boil. I should have used a bigger pot though. Anyway, turn it off for now. The lather on the edges looks too milky to me. It should have looked translucent if the whole of the milk has broken, and because it's whey, it is supposed to look translucent. So I think I'll add a few more, like just 3 to 4 drops more of lemon juice and heat it a bit more. Well, I ended up adding 6 drops or so. There, it did break completely. Look at those solids. No way at all, look at that. Look what you've done. So make sure you don't let the milk boil over and mess your stove while you admire your cheese. Turn the stove on again and keep mixing to avoid the skin from forming. If it forms, it'll trap air under it and make the milk boil over. Now see how it's boiling and not boiling over? There. Look how the solids have really separated. There's no way in this. Oh, look at that. So we're done here, pretty much. Turning the stove off. And now we cover and wait for about 30 minutes or an hour before we can pour it into a strainer. Like this. This is just my spice jar. I've used it as a weight to push down all the way. This has been sitting in the strainer for about 3 hours now. Do not waste all the about 750 ml or 2.5 cups of whey here. You can sub this whey for water in cooking rice, making pita dough, or just add sugar, vanilla or crushed cardamom and cinnamon and sip it piping hot. It tastes good. Oh, look at that. Look at the texture of the cloth on the cheese. Oh, look at that grain. Soft and firm and buttery. That's what we want. So it has this spring to it because we let it boil a little in the whey and let it sit in the hot whey for an hour. I can't wait to put all of this between 2 slim slices of bread and make it disappear. But we gotta decorate it before that, trying to be cultured here. It's 11 PM now. My friend had come over and brought takeout. What a surprise. So it was a good surprise, but the takeout had cottage cheese in it, in a creamy curry. So I'm saving this for tomorrow. Well, this is the next day. Good morning, or should I say good afternoon. This is a smoky tandoori flavored mayo. Oh man, I love the day I bought this. I'm in love with this one. Well, look at our cheese. After a good night's rest in the fridge. Look at that. It hasn't gone. Okay, well, that's it. Enough admiring. This can be cut into perfect cubes. There's no place in here. I better eat that. Yeah, so this can be cut into perfect cubes, but then again, I don't want it to be that cookie cutter. Wasn't that the idea in the first place? I like how the edges of this cheese are jagged. They trap all the flavor and hold it. So this is the mango chutney I made last week. I'll put a link here somewhere on top right corner or one in the description. This is a game changer, man. You gotta try this. It's so mouth-watering. This mango chutney is so good as is. All mango season. I use this instead of jalapenos and pickles in burritos and sandwiches. Oh man, it just elevates the whole thing to a different level. This is a sandwich I'm making for my friend. Look at that. Look at the crumb. This is just a plain mayo. I toasted the bread with brown butter only on the insides. Only on the insides because I don't like my bread crispy on both sides. I toast it on the insides because it doesn't get soggy with all the mayo and the veggies. It helps. But yeah, why brown butter? You should try it. You will never ask me why I do that ever again. Trust me, it is so good. Onions in, tomatoes in, and a bit of cilantro on top. Perfect. Should I call this brunch or I don't know. I don't think this one is gonna be enough though. I might have to make a bunch more. We should have eaten on camera, but I had to set the camera away and focus on making the burrito disappear. Well then, thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.